Have you watched the latest Avengers, Doomsday trailer yet? If you paid close attention to the opening frames, there's a subtle visual shift that immediately caught the eyes of Marvel fans. The screen no longer glows with quantum blue or the red hue of an incursion. Instead, it shines with a distinct emerald green energy. That energy represents the branches of time bound together in a massive structure known as Yggdrasil, the cosmic tree of life now guarded by Loki as the god of stories. This detail sparked a massive question across the pop culture community. What exactly is Loki doing in the middle of a multiversal collapse? To understand Loki's role in Avengers, Doomsday, we have to look back at where we left him in Loki Season 2. Loki is no longer the petty god of mischief chasing a trivial throne. He made the ultimate sacrifice in MCU history, giving up his personal freedom forever. He grabbed the dying timelines with his bare hands, infused them with his magic, and wove them into a unified multiversal tree. Loki sits on his throne at the end of time, isolated beyond space and reality. In Avengers, Doomsday, Loki's first major action is acting as the multiverse's early warning system. From his throne, Loki is the only entity in the Marvel cosmology who can observe incursions in real time. When two universes collide, he feels it as physical pain because his soul is bound to trillions of timelines. When Victor Von Doom begins executing his grand scheme to manipulate and collapse realities, Loki is the first to detect this cataclysmic anomaly. Loki realizes Doom's threat is far more methodical than anything the Avengers have faced before. Doom doesn't just want to conquer a planet or a galaxy, he is targeting the foundational structure of the multiverse itself. Doom knows that to establish absolute order under his rule, he must tear down Loki's Yggdrasil network. Because of this, Loki's primary objective early in the conflict is emergency temporal stabilization. As Doom triggers forced incursions across various dimensional sectors, the branches of Yggdrasil begin to fracture. Loki must channel every ounce of his magic to hold these timelines together. He pumps more energy into the tree, restitching severed realities. Essentially, Loki acts as an invisible shield preventing immediate multiversal annihilation. Without his stabilization, Earth, 616 and countless other universes would collide and disintegrate before the heroes even realize what is happening. However, Loki faces a massive strategic limitation. He is bound to his throne. If he releases his grip on the timelines even for a second to fight Doom on the ground, Yggdrasil collapses instantly, erasing trillions of lives. Thus, Loki shifts from a physical fighter into a cosmic strategic command. Using his advanced astral projection and god-tier illusion magic, he sends signals and temporal guidance across dimensions. He reaches out to key focal points, including the reformed TVA and specific minds capable of leading a resistance against Doom. The big question now is, if Loki is stuck on his throne and cannot fight directly on the front lines, how does he actively help the Avengers back on Earth? Loki assists not by physically punching villains, but by acting as the multiversal connector and fate's guide. First, Loki helps by leveraging TVA resources and interdimensional communication. Loki isn't working alone like he did back in 2012. The TVA now operates under his vision. Through projections and temporal messages sent to the TVA, Loki directs top agents, like Mobius and Hunter B-15, to contact the Avengers on Earth, 616. He provides the Avengers with a roadmap of the multiverse. While the Avengers struggle to comprehend incursions scientifically, Loki sends data and emerald visions revealing the weak points of Doom's attacks. He guides Sam Wilson, Doctor Strange, and the rest of the team toward the exact sectors that require immediate defense. Second, he facilitates cross-dimensional hero recruitment. The Avengers need massive reinforcements to face Doom's forces. Without someone who can see all timelines simultaneously, they would never locate potential allies across the multiverse. Loki uses the branches of Yggdrasil to open strategic dimensional pathways, guiding heroes from other realities, such as the X-Men, alternate Fantastic Four variants, and legacy heroes, to unite. Loki essentially functions as a cosmic traffic controller, ensuring heroes from different dimensions converge at the right coordinates without causing further temporal damage. Third, Loki provides temporal shielding and probability intervention. On the battlefield, Doom's forces utilize time manipulation tech to erase heroes from history or trap them in temporal loops. This is where Loki's green energy intervenes from afar. Whenever Doom's technology attempts to alter local timelines around the Avengers, Loki counteracts it. He infuses Yggdrasil energy to negate temporal attacks, keeping the Avengers anchored in reality. Beyond tactical support, Loki offers crucial emotional guidance, particularly to his brother, Thor. In what is expected to be one of the most emotional highlights of Avengers, Doomsday, Loki projects an illusion to meet Thor face-to-face. This reunion isn't just nostalgia, it's a vital briefing. Thor, having lost almost everyone, gains ultimate resolve seeing his brother hold reality together. Loki reveals the true nature of Doom's goal, that Doom seeks to erase free will and individual stories. This guidance unites the Avengers' leadership, giving them a purpose far greater than mere survival. Now we arrive at the most critical and emotional part of this theory. Will Loki survive Victor Von Doom's onslaught, or will we witness the tragic death of the god of stories at the climax of Avengers, Doomsday? To answer this, we have to look at how the Secret Wars * storyline is built. In the comics, the creation of Battle World, a patchwork planet made from the remnants of destroyed universes, can only happen if the multiverse completely collapses. Victor Von Doom needs the foundational structure of reality to shatter so he can siphon that cosmic power and crown himself God Emperor Doom. This means that as long as Loki sits on his throne holding Yggdrasil together, Doom cannot achieve absolute control. Loki's Yggdrasil is the ultimate roadblock in Doom's way. Therefore, Doom's primary target in the third act of Avengers, Doomsday, isn't just the Avengers on Earth, it is Loki's throne at the end of time. Doom will inevitably find a way to breach Loki's isolated dimension using energy siphoning technology combined with dark arcana. In a direct confrontation, Loki is at a severe disadvantage. Both of his hands are bound to the timelines. He cannot defend himself normally without abandoning trillions of realities. This sets up Loki's ultimate sacrifice. Loki realizes he cannot hold off Doom forever while maintaining the tree. If he remains passive, Doom will siphon Yggdrasil's power directly and eliminate free will across all existence. So, as the god of stories, Loki makes a heartbreaking choice. He intentionally shatters his own throne and releases his grip on Yggdrasil in a controlled manner. This decision results in the physical death or erasure of Loki's current form. The branches fall, the emerald light powering the multiverse extinguishes, and a massive chain reaction incursion occurs, collapsing the multiverse and opening the door for Doom's battle world. Yet, Loki's death is not a defeat. It is his final masterpiece strategy. Before his essence fades, Loki uses his remaining soul power to seed protection and story energy into the Avengers. He deliberately lets reality collapse in a specific way that prevents the heroes' souls from being erased, allowing them to survive inside Battle World. Loki sacrifices himself to leave a tiny flaw in Doom's new reality, a spark of hope that allows the Avengers to rise up and fight back in Avengers: Secret Wars. From a selfish villain chasing a throne in New York to a god who sacrifices everything so others can have a story to tell, Loki's character arc reaches an unforgettable, heroic conclusion. His sacrifice will be the ultimate emotional catalyst for Thor and the Avengers to take down Dr. Doom. What do you think? Will Loki's sacrifice in Avengers: Doomsday be the most emotional moment in MCU history, or do you have a different theory on how he might survive Doom's attack? Drop your thoughts and wild theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive lore breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell here on Mr. Fandom Lore so you never miss out on the latest Marvel breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.